Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. So today I will tell you more about Aura-Soma system. So here on the screen you can see the agenda. And let's start from the first point, the history of Aura-Soma and about WikiWall. The appearance of Aura-Soma system is directly linked with the name of the famous English healer, WikiWall, created by her in the 80s of the 20th century, the first collection of these multicolored bottles with an incredibly attractive power, sparkling with the splendor of color and light. Was the result of amazing events of her life, the starting point of which was Viki's absolute faith and expertise, which allowed her to understand the higher mind that speaks the language of color and Mother Nature. Color is light, without which our existence is unthinkable at all. Do you agree? We perceive color, of course, naturally, primarily through our vision, through our eyes. But subconsciously, we absorb it through our skin and the entire being. Color being a wave in the physical sense, penetrating into our body and causes certain biochemical reactions in tissues and stimulates important glands and normalizes and heals. By influencing our body, color can become its healer. Thus, the science of color healing is called color therapy. The best way to get to know WikiWall is to read her book. The book calls The Miracle of Color Healing. Following, here are some facts from Viki's life. Viki was the first female, the fellow of the Royal College of Surgical Pathology. Viki was one of the first to treat diabetes without insulin. Viki's father was a special person. He taught her to understand herbs, roots, minerals, plants, and their medical use. Both Viki and her father, they saw people's aura. She began her training in an old school pharmacy, where she put into practice the knowledge of plants she received from her father. And later on, Viki met Margaret Cockbain, who had an osteopathic clinic, and they became partners organizing a medical center. At 60 years old, incredible fact, this woman had a professional life rich in experience behind her, which in one way or another way was always devoted to the health of people and caring for them. And by this time, Aura-Soma arose. Viki had to withdraw already from active professional life due to progressive blindness. And it seemed incredible that at such elder age, Viki created these colorful bottles. And this is absolutely incredible, that at such age, with the progress in blindness, this woman, following her inner intuition, created these products with sparkling colors. Indeed, the intuitive development of Aura-Soma was the highest achievement of WikiWall, and she herself saw her destiny in this. She brought to Aura-Soma not only her rich personal and professional experience, but also the knowledge about nature and its laws, which her father told her about from early childhood, and she gained later on at her professional practice in clinic. The transmitted knowledge was the beginning of a chain of significant and exciting events in her life. Having a variety of natural materials in her small laboratory, one night, driven by inspired intuition, Viki began alchemical work, the results of which was astonishing to herself. Already in the morning, Viki and her friends could admire the wonderful appeared first bottles. the contents of which were only liquids of different colors and shades, and Vicky had no answer to the question about the purpose of these bottles. Vicky not only had no idea about the capabilities of these substances, but also did not know the significance of her discovery. Soon, presenting her jewels, that's how she called these bottles, presented at various exhibitions, Vicky began to receive more and more surprises from the people. It turned out that the contents of these small bottles produce a much more significant effect than just cosmetics. Thanks to her innate gift of seeing the deep layers of people's aura, Vicky noted a very important observation for herself. People first of all choose a bottle with the color in the so-called core of aura of an individual person. In other words, people choose a color that resonated with their colors and state of the aura. Thanks to this vision of the aura, Vicky was able to describe the broad effects of color therapy. Thus, she derived the key thesis of Aura-Soma. We are the colors that we choose, and these colors reflect the true needs and essence of our inner being. And agree with me, it's impossible to formulate this effect more precisely. Color supports a person to trust the inner light, the inner guidance, and therefore now we come to mission and values of Aura-Soma. Mission and values of Aura-Soma system encourage people to their higher self, to the better version of themselves. Also awakes importance and care of the planet ecology. Mission and values of Aura-Soma draw attention to the inner potential, talents, energy, and realization of each of us. Vicky Wolf followed the path of learning the truths of light and color until the last days of her life. After Vicky left, the research work was continued by her assistant and friend, Mike Wood. Today he is the principal of Aura-Soma Academy in the United Kingdom. The search for the secrets and truths of the world is still ongoing. New pearls of the unique necklace of Aura-Soma continue to be born up to this day. And this is an incredible and inexplicable feeling and blessing of belonging to this living stream. Today, there are 122 equilibriums. Behind every bottle, there is a unique story. So pick up your bottle at personal consultation and find your story, color and light. All products of Aura-Soma are organic and natural, and they produced biodynamically. Aura-Soma is non-intrusive, non-interfering. It's self-choice based holistic system. It speaks of the growth of consciousness, of bringing balance, inner guidance, peace, and understanding to all levels of our body, mind, spirit, and senses. It is a mean to help move towards positive being and personal growth, towards auspicious changes on our planet, innovations, and harmony for every being. Aura-Soma combines the art of aromatherapy and herbal medicine through the use of herbal extracts and essential oils. It combines the following three kingdoms: the mineral kingdoms, plant kingdoms, and realms of color and light. Every Aura-Soma bottle combines these three realms. The very concept of Aura-Soma means Aura, light. Soma means body in Greek language, or being on Aramaic, or life energy in Sanskrit. We can say, therefore, that Aura-Soma means light body, light spirit. Therefore, working with Aura-Soma products, we develop our light body. Aura-Soma, we can say it's an old, noble wine in a new form. Vicky said, I searched and explored the depths of time, nature, innate wisdom and peace, and I discovered something that existed but was long forgotten. Something that was to be born again in the new age, in the new era. The concept of Aura-Soma is closely related to light and color, and it is a mirror of life. Light creates life, and color creates vitality. Without light, life goes away, and without the color, it becomes monotonous. A person's attitude towards light and color speaks about its own attitude towards life itself, its mission, richness, abundance, meaningfulness, love, and light.